The purpose of this assignment is to demonstrate your ability to create assignments in your gradebook. So once again, we're going to be using the ecology course from later in the school year. You click course number to access that course, and we're going into the gradebook setup. Same drop-down menu we've been using. Under each category that's created is where the assignments that you will create will appear. We'll start one at a time under tests. In order to create an assignment, you click add assignment, and you can call it whatever you want. I'm making up names for John's tests. Ecology test 1. It's worth 100 points. Remember that the default settings that we created, we made an automatic 5 points for extra credit. You can change that to make no extra credit. You can change that to a 2-point or whatever bonus you may or may not want to add. Alright, that test can be worth more than one assignment. You can make the test worth double, worth the equivalent of 2 tests by changing under here, MULT period. In other words, multiply it by however much you want. This option here is the due date. That is the day that the assignment will happen or is due. So if your test is on September 16th, you would leave this as September 16th. You can click the calendar option here if you're trying to get ahead and create a gradebook that is more detailed so that parents and students can see assignments in the future. You can click a future day. If you click the description box, you can make a note about the assignment. You can tell students to study a particular chapter. Anything and everything that you'd want to say, up to 500 characters would fit in this window, telling the students what to do for this particular assignment. If this box is checked, comment, that'll leave the option for you to make a comment that the parents can see. So next to a test grade, you can say something about the student in class with regard to that test, and that would appear on eSchool as well. The publish date, please note that the publish date is different than the due date. Again, the due date is the day that the thing is due or the assignment is happening in class. The publish date is the date that the parents will see this assignment in your gradebook. So if it has an earlier date, of course, the parents can see that a test is coming up on September 25th. Under Publish on Portal, always want the assignment and the grade so that the parents and the students can see everything. They can see their test, they can see the title, they can see the score that they get. Once you've done this and you've had everything that you want, exactly the way you want it on the line here, you click Save, and that test has been created. And it's visible to parents on the portal.
Please create at least one assignment for each category that you created. I did 2 for each one here. Once you're done doing that, click Save. Hit OK. And then we want you to actually click the gradebook button up here. Takes a minute to load up. And this will actually show you all the assignments you just created and its averages. This is the screen we want you to actually take a picture of, please. So you can take a picture of this and then email it to us. Thanks.